Welcome back to Let's Play like the 11 day school. Has he bug it off? I don't know. Well, he's not gone in there, is he? That is such an asshole thing to do. You know what? Instead of going straight to the plot, let's thoroughly look around here for any of these right here. See if there's anything in them. Nope. He must have gotten that area then. He's not around here. Wow, what a thorough waste of time. What is that? What if there's anything up here? Nope. Well, we're here. I think. Somewhere by the wall. There it is. How strange. Book? There was a book? Is this the book So Young was looking for? What book, you may be wondering? We will find out soon enough. Depending how long it takes me to get to that point. But that's the spot where Ghost Guy was standing. So Young was looking around here. And there is a book kind of mark here. You never know, it could just be a sheet of paper. I wonder what size. I was thinking A4 at first, but I'm not sure. It looks a bit smaller than that. Now all we gotta do is go back to main building 2. I mean, that's not all we gotta do. We gotta do a bit more than that. Once we get to main building 2, we've got shit to do. I also realized I didn't actually properly explore main building 2 at all. The reason it's on the map that I've been to some areas in main building 2 is purely because I'd entered those rooms trying to find, if I recall, the pens. At least the janitor's not around. It would have been funny if, like, when I said that, the janitor just shows up. It's right in my face and it's all like, hey, you. Document 49. So, you fall down, and then you fall down even further, but then your spirit lifts, then your spirit just like kind of rests, and then suddenly alive? I don't get it. Actually, yeah. Ghosts. Didn't look at the title of it first. I'll click on it. How close do I have to be? I can't use chairs. There's not even anything in there. If he's still on the same place as last time, then he should be on the second floor. I think there's anything else in here. I think I picked up whatever was in here in the previous part. Well, not the previous part, but the part before that. I saw that. It's like it's showing the wooden handle in there, but you can't actually obtain it as G-Min, but it's still there. Weird. Oh shit. What's the fucking door? God damn it. Oh well, suppose it's time to just jam out until he buggers off. I don't know what to sing, what to sing, and the janitor's a dick. Well, that's all I gotta say. I'm devoid of any potential lyrics. Wonder how that'll sound when I like picked up my guitar briefly in the previous recording session. It sounded like ass on the playback. Didn't realize I'd left that there, tranquilizer. Is it gone? I guess my guitar playing scared him off. He's like, oh, that room's spooky, it's got an acoustic guitar playing. That's creepier than the piano. I forget actually what we're supposed to do next. I think we're supposed to go to I think a room on the second or third floor will trigger a scene. But I'm not 100% on that. Boy. Not much to see, really, is there? And that's not just because of the lighting, you know. There's jack shit to be found here. There'll be even less to find in the new building. Despite the size of the new building, there's not really a lot there. In Mutterfuck, does that say greeting? Creating? That is that a G? It's like, wait, looking at it on the capture card, it looks like a freaking G. It's like, what? I made it for creating a god. Probably supposed to say creating. But see that lollipop thing there? That's gotta be connected to that doodle she did with So Young's initials. So, I mean, where's the starting point here? Is it like, I mean, I don't get it. Where do you start? Is it like the face, then that you add it, you put it in to a vase, and they die, and no, probably put stuff in the vase, and no, that doesn't. That's odd. I do not get these spells. They don't make much sense to me. Looks like Ghost Woman's back. I checked this room, didn't I? There's nothing in here, if I recall, because wherever there was in here, I'd picked up. There's a coin there. Gone now. $1998-0422. I brought Sunghouse Mullen to the nurse's office after she collapsed. Her skinny hand was holding an asthma inhaler. She was calling Sunghouse's name while sleeping. She said, I'm sorry I can protect you. Must have been scared. I'm sorry I couldn't hold you. Now that one seems more relevant than the other ones. The other ones are just kind of like wet. But they are, you know, all take place before the time of those notes. So notice the janitor's jacket coat isn't there now. I don't think there's anything here. Anything in these? Nope. You never know. It's like I've never actually bothered to check like this. No, because I always do that on the normal playthrough because, you know, there are actually stuff to be found in those. But probably not when playing as G-Min. Because all you find is G-Min outside of, you know, healing items and whatnot. He's here! Oh, he closed the door. How rude! It's probably gonna detect when I leave this place because I'll just open the door and he'll be like, I hear the door opening. Now, if this was hell mode, he'd detect me simply for having the lighter out. He'd be like, ha! I see you there! So, still up, no exploration on the second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor was partially explored, because that's how we got to this route in the first place. Wonder where he went. Let's kind of ignore the second floor for now. Go up to the third floor. If there's anything in the clocks. Not a lot to see, not a lot to do. Oh fuck it, turn the light on, why not? Not a single fuck. Shit! Oh! Shouldn't have turned the light on. He's got excellent freaking hearing abilities for that. I don't know how. It's just like you can hear a light switch from a mile away. You don't get any coffee, Mr. Janitor, because you've been an asshole. Must have been the winds. Well, now we just gotta wait again for him to bugger off, essentially. Right, musical interlude out of the way. Where'd he go? That is the question. Probably went back through there, is my guess. So I guess we're exploring the second floor now then. Oh, I hope he doesn't fucking open that door. Because there's nowhere to really hide in here. He's such a dick for having superhuman hearing. I think I've seen that face before. Mr. Janitor, could you bugger off? You know, in the new building, you can actually see the janitor's head over windows like this. The windows are too high up in this building, so you can't really use that to your advantage. And you can't always see him anyway, sometimes you just can't. (1997 and I-19). The yin energy is wandering from the school, affecting the living. I think that messed up my sight. I need to get a pair of glasses now. My god, he really is Zach Bagans. It's like, oh man, this paranormal experience has left me like with bad eyesight, so I have to wear permanent glasses now. But yeah, I mean, if it's not obvious by now, just say it. It's the music teacher. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. These notes are pretty much his diary, I suppose. That span over a few years. I saw that. Shit. Sure, you can lean over a freaking chair like that, but you can't do it in freaking normal gameplay though, is it? My god, he really does. That's why you gotta constantly, like, close doors behind you, because, like, he will just... he will freaking find you, man. This is hard mode, so you can only imagine how much more of a pain in the ass it is on hell mode. Luckily, can't hear you, you know, opening and closing lockers. But one thing is, like I mentioned, on hell mode, you so much as use your lighter and he will detect you. You could be patrolling out there, and while the tutorial thing tells you that, you know, you can use this as a light source where the giant is spotting you, provided you know it is like general field of vision. That applies to all modes except hell modes. If he's around there on hell modes, he will freaking come into this room and immediately attack you. I guess he notices the light, maybe even hears the sound of the lighter. Maybe his hearing is just really, really superhuman on hell mode because it's ridiculous. Got another one about walking backwards. This is actually relevant, but I still don't understand it at the same time. You'll see what I mean when we eventually get to that point, which is pretty much right at the end of the route, really. So I won't be seeing that for a while. I even interact with that? Nope. Well, we got a document. Well, did we get 2 documents? No, we just got 1, but it was a spell. Shit. Good thing he didn't spot me. Somehow. Guess he can't see in the dark quite that well after all. Oh, document. A status report. Status report. The art teacher got fired, but no one wants to take her place. The drawers are locked and cannot be opened. Ask the custodian to fix it. The art books will return to the new building. This is relevant information because we're gonna need those books. In fact, it's in this very room that we'll need those books. But they're in the new building, so we have to go to the new building to get them. It's just like, is any of this making any sense? Probably not. Essentially, it's going to be part of a puzzle. Not a very hard puzzle, but well, it can give you trouble. If, like for me, I forgot what it was. But honestly, it's more of figuring out how to actually get to the new building. Because you gotta do everything you need to do before you can go to the new building. Because G-Men will be like, no, I still have things to do. And these 2 parts have been thrilling as far as, you know, content goes. Gameplay has been amazing. Caution, when your environment changes or you get stressed, you may feel vertigo. Keep the following 3 things in mind. 1. Don't get stressed. 2. Get a good rest. 3. eat nutritious meals, and no drinking or smoking. So it's like, okay, here's what you gotta do to not be stressed. Just don't get stressed. Yeah, that helps. This right here. I've never seen a lock like this before. How do I open it? It's just like the other lock. The only difference is it says stone on it. We don't currently know the combination, but the books that we'll obtain in the new building will have relevance to it. Did I look in this? It's the typewriter. Can't interact with it though. I think we do have to go to the third floor. Oh shit. It's right outside. God damn it, the janitor really slows things down even more than it already is. That's what's annoying about the janitor, man. Just need to get to the music room, I think. Maybe I can sneak past him somehow. Shit, never mind. Ow. Hate you, Mr. Janitor. You're such a bell-ended bastard. Where am I going? Fuck it, there's Lou. Mr. Janitor, you are dead with bags. Fuck off, you prick. Fuck you, prick, prick. Right, enough fooling around. Nothing in there. I think I thoroughly checked these, didn't I? Well, I guess coffee heals you more than soy milk. Now I wonder where that bell-ended toaster has gone. God damn, I hate these doors. Can't turn. There we go. There's a bit of dissonance going on there. So I thought that's nice, but what's the accompanying notes to it? I've heard this song. This is coming from the counselor's office, which is on the second floor. which would require us going downstairs. Holy shit, we can actually interact with the bloody piano. Can't zoom in on it though. And again, it's only like 4 notes I think that you can use. C, D, E, F. No, 5 notes technically actually. So we've got to go down the 2nd floor again. But I'm gonna look around first. $1998, I'm a liar and a trickster and a man. Whatever. I mean, why is this shit just lying around like? That's the mystery of video games when you think about it. It's like, yeah, fair enough, all these writings and all that. But why are they like in random places? It's like, oh, you expect like a diary or a journal, but it's all the pieces have been torn out and scattered throughout the world. It's kind of weird. Hold on. I guess he must have fixed the floor, unless he broke it. Yeah, he broke it. He collected that ghost story. It's canon. It's gotta be canon now. I don't know. I don't know what's canon in this game because there's not a sequel, is there? I feared they were going to make. Well, actually, I think there was going to be a prequel, so I can't remember. I remember hearing they were going to do something else, but I can't remember what it was. Now she's like, this music teacher committed suicide? What am I seeing here? I think it should be obvious. There was a game among students where you look for items of the dead music teacher. I may be able to find. I didn't get to read that. I can't see anything. Too dark. I may be able to find something if I have the music teacher's item. And where do lost items generally go? That's right, lost and found. Which coincidentally is the, aside from the art room, the only room we haven't actually looked at yet. On this playthrough anyway, we've seen the room a number of times on the previous playthroughs, but not as G-Min. Should be something else in here as well, I think. I can't remember. There. G1 Kim's book. Secret lever not used by a music teacher. He has a name! I'm still just gonna call him Zach Bagans anyway. Because I'll probably forget his name anyway. A note from the art. Well, actually, let's start from the start here. These are all notes that came out of that book. A note from the art teacher 1. Hello, I'm Ji Hyun Cho, and I'm in charge of art class. I've left this note to see if you are okay. Every teacher in the school had a hard time for the first few months. If you need to talk to someone, just leave me a note. I also give some counseling. Since we are both in the arts, I think I can help you with your problem. The counselor's office is on the second floor of main building 2. Take care. A note from the chairman of the board. What are you doing to this school? What you're doing hasn't got nothing to do with music. You're making me look bad. Stop what you're doing right now, or else I'm going to throw everything away. It's your choice. I'm warning you. Stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. A strange note. 0.6. That is a strange note, isn't it? It's like, what does that mean? An appointment congratulatory letter. Welcome. I heard so much about you from your father. Yondu High School is a great place. I'm confident you'll fit right in. There's one more thing. I don't know if you heard, but the music teacher before you had some problems. So, everyone may have wanted you at first. Let's show that you can do something great for this school. That's why I want you to write a new school song. It will dispel any worries people have. If you need anything. If you need anything, what? That didn't sound like the end of a sentence, though. I note from the art teacher, too. Thank you so much, but why are you trusting me with something so valuable? I'm not sure what's going on, but I promise to take good care of it. Come anytime you want it back. I'll keep this safe in my desk. I'll even have a tiger guarding it for extra protection. That tiger is going to be relevant a little later on. I think, yeah. And you got all these other ones as well. So you got the old Geomancer's mistake. His mistake was a tree got struck by lightning, and he was like, "Rah!" And then he was like, blah, and then he's like, nah, I don't get it. Trigram holding the nature's comforts. So you got this thing, and you got a log, and it fell on something, and a demon got angry. Refuge. You put a skull in there, you mix it up, you powder it, and then you combine it with this other shit. Then you cook it, put it in a vase, and then poof, presto. That is kind of relevant, actually. I mean, they all are really, but that one seems a lot more relevant to me because the visual of it. You'll see what I mean at some point. Blue shield. You shove a log into a vase, and then demon and school, twisted school, a ghost and 2 people. I mean, I guess that is kind of relevant as well. 11, resurrection ceremony. You put the log here, and you do a couple of symbols, right? And there's a demon up there and a demon down there, and then suddenly someone survived. Got another entry here. 1995, 10. That's got to be a lot, isn't it? 10, 20. A school song. I have to write a school song now. Anything I know about the school is the fact that it's located somewhere out there. I don't even know where to begin. Suddenly I remembered it was raining that night. I was so healthy. I can't even remember when was the last time I was sick. Maybe because of the pressure, the sweat blanket is swirling around my body. I can't stand it. 1995, 11:20. The main gate felt a little higher. Maybe it's because of the fog. I walked and walked, but I felt like the gates was still too far away. But then, I remember the school song all of a sudden. I don't know how I'm going to face the chairman of the board. The fog is so heavy. That's probably what that melody is. Well, maybe it's something important. I need to find it. The reason why I didn't go for all those there is because we're over 40 odd minutes. I just want to get to the save point, man. Shit. Shouldn't have ran. Ow. He's such a prick, I just went past it. God damn, I hate the janitor so much. Such a prick. Mr. Janitor. Such a douche. Oh well, fuck it, I'm going this way. I think we can go to the new building now. So I might as well. Provided it's possible. It's hard to see. God damn, this bloody place sucks. I don't know where I'm going, but I need to find a safe box. Please tell me the door's open now. Yes, it is. I hope that the freaking recording doesn't screw up when editing it. I'm gonna have to go back to check out the art room as well, because I'm pretty sure there's at least one document there. Before I save, actually, I'd like to point out this door is locked, and the door on the bottom floor is locked as well. Those are the only two doors that are locked, so you have to actually access the main part of the building via the pool on the 4th floor. But anyways, I shall see you next time, viewers. Hopefully I remember where I left off when I eventually get around to recording next. But anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.